what do I do with all this time? Go out and walk. Like, quarantine first started, like, I feel like it's been over a month now. It went so much slower when I wasn't doing shit. Rediscover yourself. I mean, you have the time to, so you might as well, right? Today I'm really excited. We are going to talk about productivity, and specifically during this entire quarantine time, which God knows how long that is gonna last. I saw an article today that I think it was from Harvard, if I'm not mistaken, that was saying that social distancing might have to be practiced up until 2022, which is so crazy. During this time, it's really tough for all of us to kind of adjust. It can be a bit much depending on like your situation at home and work and all of that kind of stuff. So I figured I'd give you guys some tips that have helped me kind of stay sane somewhat. Just things that help me in terms of productivity and staying motivated when you don't really know what's going to happen in the future. You know, it's really unknown, and there are so many things you can do to better your day today, and that's what I'm here to talk about. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on with the rest of this video. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is forming a daily routine. Choose your mode of organization, whether it's you using your calendar app on your iPhone or Android, or planning and like writing out stuff in your agenda. I used to do that in high school. Now that I'm like older, I don't really do that, to be honest, anymore. What my jam really is like just putting a new notes page on my iPhone and like writing down things I have to do, but not making it too specific where I'm like, oh, on Saturday I have these things to do, because my brain just doesn't work that way. And once I see something like that, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it on Saturday. It just like gets procrastinated on. So I really just make a list of things I need to get to, and I let my brain kind of decide when I want to get to them. That technique is really helpful for me because it kind of doesn't put pressure of like a deadline on my brain to do things, and I like that. But like I know a lot of people work really well with like writing things down and having like something to check off. So like choose your mode of organization. But I think while everyone's at home, whether you have work at home or you're doing online school or you just are in the midst of life and in a gap year or looking for a job or doing whatever you are, it's really important to plan out your day to the extent that you want to and are comfortable with, of course. It really helps you get a clear perspective of goals and motivation. And like for me, I am able to press backspace and get rid of that one item on my list, and that really helps me get more motivated to do more things, as well as kind of just see my thoughts and where I'm at in terms of what my goals are during this time, because it's so different for everyone and it affects everyone's like work schedule and school schedule so differently and really drastically too. So I think writing down the current things you're interested in and being able to cross those off is a really important thing to do nowadays. While kind of talking about the whole planning your day thing, I would also highly recommend to include breaks during your day. I am working at home now. I have my first job. You guys know I was on the job hunt for quite a while. So if you guys want to see a video on that, let me know and I will definitely be able to do that. Including breaks throughout your day is so important, whether that be like a 5-minute sit down with your dog, just talking about your day, or watering your plants, or listening to like a 15-minute podcast, whatever that is, going on YouTube, going on your phone. Literally, it could be anything, but including those mini breaks throughout your day, like at least 3 or 4, while you're working and being like goal-oriented and motivated is really important, because it again kind of includes a variety in your day, which I think is really key when being stuck at home during these tough times. Like it's so important to not just be on your phone all day mindlessly scrolling, because you're gonna get tired of that so quickly, and like this whole quarantining, social distancing thing is clearly not going away anytime soon. So I highly recommend to have like slots in your day where you're productive and then slots in your day where you're not productive, so that you're able to kind of relax but also like get stuff done, or like stuff that you're interested in or whatever. But like combining those and making a little mix throughout your day is really important. Otherwise you're gonna get bored so quickly. It's gonna be like a day later, and then you're gonna be like, what do I do with all this time? You don't want to regret it later, you know? Going hand in hand with that tip as well, finding time to exercise and like go outside and breathe fresh air. You know, you can exercise and do your like hardcore intensity for like an hour of your day, but like take walks outside. If you don't have a pet, take a walk by yourself. Listen to a podcast during a walk. I really like doing that. Or you can listen to new songs that you've been meaning to listen to. As long as you're maintaining your 6 feet social distancing principles and all that when you're going outside, go outside if the weather permits. That's a great way to, again, introduce variety in your day. You know, if you go on 2 walks a day or something like that, like at least you have something to look forward to, you know, during the day. You're like, oh yeah, I take my walks during the day, or like, yeah, I take my like bike rides in the evening. Like whatever your thing is, like you can do any form of exercise. It's just that perfect mix in your day, which kind of helps honestly each day go by faster. Ever since I started doing that, like I think when quarantine first started, like I feel like it's been over a month now, I was really confused as to how I'm supposed to organize my days, and I feel like it went so much slower when I wasn't doing shit and nothing was planned. I didn't have any goals. I wasn't putting out YouTube videos. Like for me, one of my favorite things to do is put out YouTube videos, and that actually goes into my next point, which is spending time on bettering yourself and your hobbies and all those kind of things. I really enjoy making YouTube videos. It's such a big passion of mine, and just video editing, and like I love it. Like I spend hours a day doing it, and even though I don't have a big channel, it's one of my favorite things to do. And I think it's just because of the whole video editing, like creative aspect of it. Like I am naturally really creative, so my juices really flow, and like it's my content, so like getting that entire canvas to like be able to do my work is really fun for me. But like the beginning part of March, I didn't put out that much content because I was just kind of just going about my days, and I was like, oh well, we have to stay at home, and like just sulking about it, and like, you know, maybe not working out every day, and like not getting stuff done, and not having a clear cut routine. Once again, my routine right now is not like set in stone and really organized or anything like that, but it is more organized than it was earlier, and that helps me a lot. Find something that you're interested in. This is the time to do your hobbies and like things you've always dreamed of doing when you had time and all that stuff. This is the time right now. So like I would highly recommend to go pick up your guitar or your art supplies, or go create that new game design app. Whatever it is, like do it now, you know, like plan it throughout your days. Maybe like this week you want to get started on like learning a new song on your flute, and next week you want to record a video for YouTube. I don't know, like whatever your goals are, but like even setting weekly goals is really helpful. And so why I said bettering yourself before was because spending time on your hobbies, like I don't know about you guys, but during this quarantine time, like I've found that like, you know, I really like to do certain things, but I usually don't spend the time and effort that I need to during like normal life. So like when life is just going and like we're not in quarantine and everyone's like outside socializing, working, blah blah blah, everything is going so fast, you actually forget to focus on stuff that you like and yourself as well. Throughout middle school and high school, I used to love reading books, like love. And I haven't picked up a book since high school because of college and stuff. Life was busy. It's fine, but like I'd really like to start that again, you know, like reading was a passion of mine. So things like that, like you almost forget it and you're like, oh yeah, wait, I actually used to like doing this. So like if you have time during quarantine, try that, you know, like it'll be fun. And if anything, you're just gonna rekindle your love for that art or whatever it is. And so I think it's a great opportunity to kind of get back in touch with your soul and like, you know, all that kind of stuff, even though it might sound dumb, but rediscover yourself. I mean, you have the time to, so you might as well, right? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are staying safe and healthy and happy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
Missing someone